Mumbai is the biggest city in India with over 20 million inhabitants.
Hey, we're in Mumbai. We're standing in front of CST, otherwise known as Victoria Terminus, the main train terminal and subway station here in Mumbai. We just got in last night and are going to go get some Greek food this morning. We're going to do a little shopping and sightseeing, but so far Mumbai is the most pleasant major city in India. It probably most reminds us of a combination of Hong Kong, New York, a little bit of LA. More from the roving travelers later.
Just like in New York, the cheaper hotels in Mumbai are in old and decrepit buildings. Our hotel is part of this building. Yeah, no kidding. Within walking distance to our hotel is Crawford Market, one of Mumbai's most famous markets. Built in 1869, the exquisite-looking building was the first one in India to get electricity. Today, Crawford Market's specialty is wholesale fruit, vegetables, and animals. If you want to buy a sheep and 100 kilos of bananas, this is your place.
Those feet, get those feet! Now that's a baby sneeze.
On our shopping list today, 1 cat and 1 Toblerone. Since the buildings in Mumbai are so interesting, we walk to our next destination, Gateway of India. From the Gateway of India, we take a ferry to the famous Elephanta Caves. The ferry ride itself is a great way to see the harbor and take a break from the chaos. In the distance, we spot some Indian Navy assets, including this aircraft carrier and this coastal fortification. Since Mumbai handles 70% of India's maritime trade, you'll also see lots of container ships going in and out of the harbor.
Elephanta Caves. It's a series of caves on an island off of 9 kilometers out of Mumbai. And inside they have Buddhist statues dating to about 6th century AD, which would be the oldest stuff that we've seen in India. And the statues inside are amazing, so let's take a look.
Dating back to between the 5th and 8th centuries, the Elephanta Caves contain both Hindu and Buddhist statues. Everything was cut out of solid rock, and once you see the size of these things, you will be amazed by how much work this must have been. Apparently, the Portuguese soldiers, when they took over this part of India, used these statues for target practice, and the missing limbs are the results of that stupidity. In 1987, the Elephanta Caves were recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The star attraction has to be the Trimurti, the three-faced statue of the Hindu god Shiva. The three faces represent creation, protection, and destruction. The workmanship and the expressions of this statue is simply perfection and definitely worth a visit. After spending several hours on the island, the same ferry takes us back to Mumbai and the Gateway of India. The Gateway of India is Mumbai's top tourist attraction. Think of it as the Statue of Liberty of India. In the days before flight, this was the entry point to India. Designed to welcome King George V and Queen Mary's visit to Mumbai in 1911, the building itself actually wasn't finished until 1924. When the king and queen got here, they only saw a cardboard model of the structure. Hey, it's better than nothing, right? While the gateway wasn't really there to welcome British royalty, it was where the last British troops left India following the independence of India and the end of colonial rule. Today, the area around the gateway and the nearby Taj Mahal Hotel is a popular spot for locals and tourists alike. We could spend hours here, but it's dinner time and our hotel is definitely not the Taj Mahal Hotel, so it's time to go.
Time to eat, Frankie.
We end the day walking back to where we started, at CST. It looks just as good at night, and so far we've been very impressed by what Mumbai has to offer. We have a second day in the city, so good night and we'll see you tomorrow.